Yamate. We won the die roll. Turn to amulet. Turn free mana. Bounce. Zuza. Alright, looks good enough. Tiny bit awkward. Obviously it'd be better if we had a green mana turn on. Plains Vial. That's probably good for us. Am I supposed to just not play Sanctuary right here? If I play it... Oh no, never mind. I'm dumb. I can play it and play a Tribe Scout for free. Alright, is it humans or is it some kind of hate bear deck? I guess humans is also a hate bear deck. Alright, white black. Wild black Eldrazi. Tidal Scholar would be. And that wouldn't be the end of the world though. Hey Rosie. If you had to choose, would you rather me play perfectly or me make a bunch of misplays? Alright, I think I can cast Titan this turn, right? Hey Troy. Which land do I bounce? Maybe I had to play Titan, attack was a Titan. I don't think it matters too much. Hey Jenny. It's going well. I just started the stream, started a league. First turn free Titan of the day. And as usual, I ate a bit too much. Alright, so Pact is bad. So they're playing Thalia, white black hate bear with Thalia. Usually that deck doesn't play Vial though. So stuff like Vial, Flicker Wisp, maybe Displacer, Explosive is probably good, Hornet Queen is probably good. I think Tracker, maybe even Rex Sage and Excavator are good. And then Pass, probably good. What were they making me bored out in this matchup? Two excellent Amulet players in chat yesterday to help me. What time is it? It's 3 p.m. where I live. So I could trim Pact because of stuff like Arbiter. I could definitely trim the Bog. They were making me trim one land. I think I can probably trim a Relic. Hey Kai, do you know what you're playing yet, or? Not sure. Oh, Mismatch Primeval Titan. I like how the font is a tiny bit different. It's kind of crazy. I think they were making me cut Hive Minds in these matchups. I think they were making me trim packs. Maybe I don't need free explosives. I overboarded, yeah. Maybe not bring in all the guys like I don't think I was bringing in Reclamation Sage and Excavator. Or maybe not Reclamation Sage at least. Why does this deck, why is playing a turn 3, turn 4 combo deck not a good idea, Kai? Turn 1, turn 2, turn 3. Turn 3 Relic Path. This hand really suffers against, I think this hand's probably good enough. Turn 1, turn 2, turn 3 Azusa. Bounce land, play. Yeah, I'm gonna keep. First sideboard, the game's probably slowed down a bit. There's a few cards I could draw that would really help me. This is kind of a tricky spot. I could draw a one green mana card, or I could gain 2 life. I could draw Tribe Scout or Ancient Stirring, so like 15%. I'm gonna be sad. But then lets me play Path maybe on the turn 2 Arbiter, for instance. Alright, I'll play the Crossroad. Start with Bounce Land, yeah. Hakuna Matata. What could go wrong, right? This ain't no worries for the rest of your days. Ooh, wow. Finally someone who can help me play the deck. Thanks for the follow, Daryl. Problem was having someone good amulet player in chat is that now I'm gonna starting playing super slow. Classic elitist amulet players only follows my channel when I play their deck. Blue-white's not good enough for you. Alright, color on Path is kind of whatever. Not too scared right now. Not only is that amulet deck good, but it is fun. Just having all these special lands. It's kind of cool. Oh, they have Ghost Quarter, but they did not use it. Which probably means they have Thought Knot Seer in hand. Alright, if they Path in response, I don't think they're gonna do that, but if they do, which land would I rather have in play? Alright, whatever. I'm just gonna play that first. I don't think they're gonna Path my 22 life. Here we go. Did I punt? Bounce back Forest. Oh yeah, to cast Titan. Definitely punt. Sometimes you miss the obvious. I got lured. I got lured by the Crossroad. Easy. Can't give my Titan haste though. Do I want to save that somehow? I doubt it. I have a feeling everything's going to be okay. Unless I have some super sweet hate card. Yeah, I guess I could have... I messed up, maybe. I'm dumb. I should have just tapped Forest for green, played a bounce land, played a Forest again, and not have my Stronghold in play. But honestly, I don't think it matters. I can even copy it if I want to. But I should also probably get Polari West so I don't run out of gas. I was gonna do that. Well, I guess I can save it. I lost that deck yesterday, but I was a bit further behind and I made a lot of mistakes. We played a league yesterday. I only went 3-2, but we played 13 games, and I should have won all 13 if I had played better. But then I ended up losing 2 matches. It was kind of impressive. I turned to the dark side? Nah, I turned to the light. I finally saw the light. Alright, let's see if the opponent can do some annoying things. I actually timed out in that matchup yesterday. Flicker Wisp a Titan, a ball move. But I'm guessing at this point it's their only move. Mary. Yeah, I don't even know what I'm supposed to do. Just so much value. No way I play this at the PT? No, I play this at the PT. I think 1 week is enough to learn the deck if I think it's really good, and like there's a lot of things to think of when you're playing the deck, but I don't feel like it's that complicated. I say that, I messed up a lot yesterday. I don't think it matters what loan I get anymore. I'm taking almost no damage. I'm just gonna start casting Hornet Queen and Ballista. What about you give me a link that works? Let's see if this works. Isn't that something old? The Thinker, the Collector. Oh yeah, that's so good. The Newbie, I remember that. But this one says interrupt. What does that do? A Kibler. A little killer action. When was it playing that? Everyone was playing that now. I wonder if that picture was chosen intentionally. That thing is super, super old though. When was it first? Yeah, 2014. All right, we're currently on a 15-game winning streak if we don't count no response. What did the comments say? Might have disabled comments. Shocking that number 3 newbie is one of the greatest players ever. Great research. Horrible article. Alright, open and mulligan on the play. I have turn 1 Tribe Scout, turn 2, so I can draw 4 Titans, 4 Pact, 4 Tolaria West, 4 Ancient Stirrings. The deck mulligans so well. I wonder if I even have to gamble. This is one of the trickier hands I've had, I think. It looks like a keep, right? It looks like it should be a keep. But I could break. Let's see. Only 54% to draw Titan, Pact, or... Alright, I'll keep. I'm only slightly over 50% to draw a Pact, a Titan, or a Tolaria West. You can't have the perfect opening hand every time either. Well, apparently you can. That's what I thought. But apparently all you have to do is mulligan once or twice, and then you eventually have the perfect opening hand. Oh, look at Justin just drinking at work again. Alright, I need to... screenshot 1, 2, that was a hand. Wow, Cosmic Camel, 2,500 bits? Jeez, thank you. Wow, thanks for the huge cheer. Don't expose Amulet. Do I really care about Amulet right now? Alright. This might not be the play. But I'm gonna not bounce the Gross Chamber. Oh, Edgar, you're here. Did you see our opening hand, Edgar? It was... We were on the draw, they mulligan once, and it was that. So we have turn 3 Hive Mind, but then we're only like 55% to draw a Titan, a Pact, or a Tolaria West. Not even, because there's only 3 Tolaria West. I was counting 12 outs. I feel like it's not as clear as a keep as... Definitely don't think it's an easy keep. It's like one of the worst hands you keep, right, Edgar? One of the worst 7 cards hand you keep. Edgar has spoken. One of the worst 7 cards hand he keeps. GG. GG, I was right. Can miss once, yeah, but I mean, your deck's busted. You just always win. Why take a 65% chance? Alright. I don't have a kill, but I have Garrison in hand as well. I guess I can put it into play at instant speed. Alright, float some mana. Probably just bounce it. I just have the mana was, let's see, it's 6. I guess I don't even need instant speed. I don't think it matters too much what I get. Stronghold and Tolaria West, I guess. I haven't played a land yet. Alright. Oh, yeah, I have played a land. Alright, maybe I could have maximized mana. And Gross Chamber. Alright, so add mana to Ghost Quarter, Westford Blue Pact, etc. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's a hand you have to keep. Is Emrakul good in this matchup? I can't remember. I guess it's a hand you have to keep, but it's also probably not one of your better 7-card hands. We played that matchup once yesterday. I guess Relic out. Ballista on Explosives. Is that how I'm supposed to sideboard? My line would have been to first fetch Stronghold plus Ghost Quarter, then fetch T-West, Vesuva, and copy Ghost Quarter. Alright, yeah, Ghost Quartering them twice or Ghost Quarter once plus Blue Pact is probably essentially the same thing, but your line's probably a bit better. How, yeah. How, is that how I'm supposed to sideboard in this matchup? What else could be good? Alright, Bog. Have the time I forget Bog. Bring back a Relican. Or something like one of the guys, one of the creatures. Tracker might be a bit slow. I think this is the best deck in Modern. Yeah, probably. I mean, I've thought that for a while. Maybe it's because I talk with Edgar on a daily basis. Might have something to do with it. The other land was not that far away. It was like one bounce land away from being sick. Alright, this hand's pretty good. I'm definitely gonna keep. Hey Bruno, I think I did that once. I canceled the arena installing or updating. I don't know. I think you probably just have to delete arena and reinstall everything. Alright, so turn 1. Turn 2 Azusa, lots of mana. I'm gonna keep and get rid of Crossroads. It's pretty straightforward. Ooh-wee. Alright, we have the mana. Now we need the payoff. We already have the mana. Our opponent has the mana screw. Alright, the question is, what do I bounce? Oh, I guess I can bounce Gross Chamber for now. Doesn't matter too much. I guess I do want a Gross Chamber in play because of the negate. I have a Vesuva. What does Vesuva let me do here? If I end the turn with a Gross Chamber in play, what am I gonna want to do? I want to negate a Sylvan's Crying? Probably. Probably slows them down more. Do I want to play the second Amulet against Tron? They have Karn, they have Oblivion Stone. I don't think it matters too much either. I think I should just keep it in hand. It might make them misplay too. They might try Nature's Claim, whereas if I have a second one in play, they might do something different. Alright, we can start beating down now. End the turn with Vesuva in play, copying Simic. Ah, oh, I just scooped. We call this the Amulet Curse. When you pick up the deck, you draw the nuts every game so that you get hooked. Yeah, it's a classic. Alright, I had a pact in 2 turns, so they were very dead. If we had more Vesuvas, we could make our own Tron. Have you thought of that? I have not. I was kind of surprised, Edgar, when... I don't know if my experience is different or it was a little bad faith, a little tunnel vision, but in the podcast you were saying how in the blue-white matchup, copying Colonnade is like kind of a big deal and it comes up a bunch, and I feel like maybe I've lost once to like them copying Colonnades. I feel like it literally never matters. Wow. We have a turn 2? No. Turn 3 though. This deck seems broken. Does it, when it works, does it work as often as it seems? Well, not as often as it's been working for me today and yesterday, but it works very often, yeah. Alright, float, play Sanctuary, play Zuza. I guess that's step 1. Then we can figure it out from there. Bounce Celestia, obviously. Play Zuza. So I have 2 more lands, so I have 4 mana, maybe a bit more. So even if I find an Amulet, because I'm spending 2 mana to cast it, and I get to play 1 more land. Yeah. Alright, so what should I be worried about? Because we have the kill like next turn. So I need to be worried about Path to Exile. But Path to Exile doesn't matter too much. I guess there's nothing I need to be worried about. Nice. Yeah, I mean, I think I win 100% of the time from that point. Maybe they have Ghost Quarter in their deck somehow. Maybe I'll take a. I mean, what are the odds they play? I guess they could pay. They could be like blue-white spirits and have a ghost quarter in their deck somehow. I'm just gonna take a backup sanctuary. Not sure if I'm actually supposed to bounce sanctuary there. Is this a turn to kill if your opponent is 0% from there? Yeah, probably. Oh, wow. I was actually thinking about that, but then I was thinking about path, not declaration and stones. And I still have 6 mana next turns. 6 mana next turn. Does that change anything? No. Yeah, I needed to keep one sanctuary in play. Yeah. It's okay. There's still nothing they can do. I guess gemstone's probably just better. Manatithe. Should I play around Manatithe? I guess at the Mythic Championship, I'll know if my opponent has Manatithe in their deck or not. Alright. Assuming Explosives is good and Hornet Queen is good. They're gonna have Disdainful Stroke. I see Daryl's already picking up the bad habits. Alright, so usually Relic is not good in these matchups. And then the Bug. And then have Cavern of Souls for Disdainful Stroke. Tracker, Reclamation Sage, Excavator. Should I board out Hivemind? Probably on Path to Exile. Looking at chat. Looking for help. Could do something like that, but I might be over sideboarding. Hivemind is bad versus Queller Wanderer. Fair, they can counter their own copy. Do you like the way I sideboarded, or would it be something a bit different? Maybe not leaving the blue pact. Alright, so this hand is one bounce land from being very good. And I have 8 plus 4 stirrings. It's also just, I could draw normal lands if I do a Cavern of Souls. That's probably a keep. Is the best deck in Modern just whatever your deck you're playing at the time? Nah. Not always. Yeah, I would keep too. I feel like there's a lot of cards I can draw. Easy. Is it clap? Listen, you shall have. It's called clickbait for a reason. Be nice, Smurf Dog. Smurf Dog's favorite thing when there's a new viewer in chat and they don't know yet. Don't let the Smurf Dog bait you. Oh, it's Smurf Dog, not Murph. I don't even know my own commands. Jeez, I'm bad. Huh. Well, my reasoning was I want to play Amulet because of Spell Queller, but now I just got deputied. Oh no, I didn't have 6 mana. I was about to say, did I have 6 mana if I just played my Semi-Gross Chamber? Getting in a Duzine play doesn't do anything for me, right? No. Are we gonna lose our first real actual game where I should have lost? Where I actually should have lost? Can I cast Hornet Queen next turn? Am I 1 mana short? 5, 6, 7. Let's see, what does Titan do for me? I can play Titan, get a Crossroads, go up to 9, but they have 9 in Flyers. Flyers are kind of a problem for this deck. Alright, well, I'm definitely putting Gross Chamber in play. And we shall see. Oh, never mind. They can sack Wanderer. But then if they sack Wanderer on the Pact, I get to play Titan and not die. So we'll see. So play Pact first. See if they want to sack their Wanderer. Alright, a snap play, a resolve. Alright, I guess, let's see. What does Titan do for me? Not much. It's kind of a tough spot though. Still have to pay for Pack next turn. I mean, obviously they need another deputy, right? They need something like a deputy or something weird. I still live 1 turn if they have deputy, but I'm in horrendous shape. I go down to 2. Oh, that's really good too. Might not be good enough though. Alright, Hornet Queen can block here. I need to block at least the biggest one. So if I block 2, they definitely have to sack Selfless Spirit. If I just block like that, they don't have to sack it. I go down to 2. They'll lose that dude. They have 3 dudes left. If I do 2 now, they'll lose Selfless Spirit. But I'll have... I guess I'm supposed to do 2. I think. Could be wrong. Plus I soak up damage. Alright, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 mana. Alright, nothing I can do. Actually, that's not true. I could play Gross Chamber and have it in play to have more mana next turn. I would have 6, 9, 10 mana. But I think I'd rather keep Gross Chamber to gain a bunch of life and stuff for more value. I don't think I need the extra mana. Do you know I'd take the hit from the Wanderer and block the Lord to go down to 1? Really? So I go down to 1, they don't sack Selfless Spirit. Thought my block made a ton of sense. The Kessig, yeah. I don't know if he told you about the game, but I also completely messed up. I had the Crossroad in hand, and I hadn't played a land for the turn, but I had just F6'd. All I had to do was play the Crossroad. Tell your friend this one's on me. What's that song already? The drinks on me. The Weekend. Everything all on me. Can I block that? No, I can't. Maybe I'm supposed to kill the Lord. Oh, maybe they have the counter spell. I'm actually not dead on board if they have a counter spell. Let's see, what could I draw? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mana. I feel like maybe I should put the Gross Chamber in play in case I draw. I didn't bring in the gates. Zuza doesn't do too much, and I can still play it. Could draw a Ballista. Is there any way I can cast 2 Titans next turn if I get lucky with my lands? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Probably should keep it in case I draw an Amulet. Oh wow. Yellowhat, wow. Might not be enough, but it's a pretty good draw. Doesn't even look like they have the Baneful Stroke the way they play that game. Alright, so I'm probably getting Crossroads. I've already played a land. So since I have another Titan in hand, I should probably just get Crossroad and a bounce land. Maybe Boris Garrison. I don't think I'm in a hurry to get Talaria. I'm just worried about not dying. I mean, I'm going to be attacking with a Titan next turn and casting another Titan. This matchup seems kind of tough. Ooh, I can get my Amulet back. That's gotta be GG, right? Path. Play a Titan. That's 6, 18, 24. Alright. I think I have like 8 double strikes, 16, 22. I have exactly 21, I think. Maybe a bit more. We'll see. So I can get Vesuva. I can get Vesuva and the other land. And I think that's exactly 22 trample damage. Copy a land. I think I want to copy Boris Garrison. I don't think the orders matter. What should I return? Let's see. Haste Vigilance. Double Strike. I guess I'll return Crossroads. Have I played the land yet? Play Crossroad. I mean, they're just dead on board. Alright, nice. How do you like the deck? I don't know. It's pretty bad, but I'm playing so well. It's making up for how bad the deck is. But it's okay if I do well with the deck, because I've already established that blue-white has a good matchup against Amulet, so it's the long con. I'm just trying to win with decks that have bad blue-white matchups. That's my overall record against Edgar was blue-white. How many matches have we played? Beat him twice last time. I lost him once or twice the time before. We haven't played that much. What's he coverage? Frank K. Wow. Hello, Frank the Tank. Oh, this hand is garbage. Oh, this hand is Amulet. What do we think Frank the Tank is playing? Bajuka Bug. Let's see, can I keep Bajuka Bug here? I play Bajuka Bug. I play Amulet. 0% chance Bug is good versus the Doctor. That is true. How do people know he's on Cheerios? Sounds like a Carson deck. Wow! Edgar! The sabotage! That's so funny. I think we still win though. We'll see. Need to dodge conflagrate. Alright, no conflagrate. I think we win. Yeah. Yeah, to have conflagrate exactly in the top three. We're just flexing. We're just bottoming Bajuka Bog against Dredge and still easily winning. Push-ups? Nah, push-ups is only if we end up losing. I would flash him the bug IRL. Edgar turns into a little monster when Amulet is involved. The gloves come off. Alright, this is the one where I have to like pay attention to the triggers or some BS. Well, which one? How do I know which one's which? Are they both? I guess it doesn't matter. But how do I know which one's which? You only need to pay attention when you have double Amulet. Oh, right. Oh yeah, I guess it doesn't matter. So I'm gonna get Bajuka Bug and like Colony Garden, I guess. Or Crossroads. Doesn't matter. I mean, they're literal 0%. The trick when you have double amulets is just to alternate far left and far right. I'm going to play Amulet Titan today for the first time. Any special advice? I don't know, Edgar. What's it like? This is only my second match ever with Dredge. I can't imagine this is a good matchup for me. He told me, this is only my second match ever with Dredge, but I cannot imagine this is a good matchup for me. And I told him I bought him the Bachuka bug on the mall. And that, yeah, it's not that good. Alright, how do we sideboard here? Definitely, I think negates. Like, what is it? Ghost Quarter, couple negate, and explosive seems. Oh no, that damping sphere sometimes. Well, in theory, I would know what they have in their sideboards. Yeah, that's good advice. Listening to the game podcast was Edgar and Brian. Should be pretty easy to find. Hey Edgar, are you still around? Hive Mind might be bad. So it can actually pay for Pact. Alright, I don't know, it's sideboards. Usually have to choose what to board out, but this one's maybe some fair cards because of Bach can slow down the game a bit. I guess I'll just do Tracker and Queen since Edgar has abandoned us. Gonna play blue-white control today for the first time. Any special advice? Oof. Not really. Trust yourself. Especially if you've watched the stream a lot, just you'll know what to do. With not tracker. Wouldn't board out lands, just need to function. What the hell? I didn't know you were allowed to just swap decks between games. I guess I actually played TOS here. TOS into Amulet Bug. Or just play Colony Garden right now. Why not play Colony Garden right now? I'm dumb. Oh, I guess I can just play Gemstone. Maybe I'm supposed to play Amulet on turn 1. He might have removal though for the Amulet. Oh, that's it's not the nuts, but I'd have Grudge in the graveyard. They didn't mail the other one though, the Amalgam. That's good for me. Kind of want to play the Amulet. I don't think the Amulet matters that much this game anyways. Almost feels like bait at this point if he wastes a bit of time on the Amulet. Alright, we slowed him down. We slowed Frank down a bit, but still has 7 cards in hand. And I mean, imagining I'm a huge favorite. We'll see. The legend is true, Wanja. You get to start with Bug in your opening hand whenever you play against Dredge. And you also get to start with Ghost Quarter when you play against Tron. Is that a kill? Let's see. Amulet. 2 mana. Play that. And then I get to play 2 more lands. So I'm 1 mana short. But I can say I can have all that in play with Negate up. Seems kind of good. Should check out the new Reanimator Bruise was pulled from Eternity. Could be unbeatable with the new mulligan. Canister played that deck the other day. It didn't seem very good, but I will say I didn't try to like... That's the thing that I kind of miss. I used to... there would be a combo like that. I would be all about it. All about trying to break it and build a version. I didn't even build that deck. What if we have another... The summer... A Grishel brand summer. And I missed it. Just there. Just because Canister went 2-3 a bunch of times with the deck. Could you have transmuted for Gross Chamber? 2. Play Amulet. 3 mana. I mean, no, right? Not even close. Why don't you just play Tron? Because, I don't know, I think Tron's garbage. What does that even mean? Why don't you just play Tron? Why don't you just play X? Cool. Cool comment. So we don't have to peel? Do we have to peel? Oh yeah, I only have 5 mana. Yeah, I messed up. I didn't realize I only had 5 mana. Oh, that was bad. Real bad. Yeah, I should have just not played my second Talaria West. Then maybe I'll lose my Azusa, but who cares? Can I tutor for anything right now? I think so. I don't think I care about that. I would have countered the Faithless Looting. I don't really need a Azusa either. Azusa's not doing much for me. Yeah, I would say we have a few live draws. I think that's fair. I think that's a fair assessment. Has Amulet been testing well? Yeah, incredibly well. But apparently it's still part of the Amulet curse. If you ever pick up the deck, you'll just have perfect hands for the first X games to get hooked. Does Azusa do anything for me? No. Alright, I think this is a good draw. I think we'll get there. Alright. Let's show him the pack, maybe that'll prompt the scoop. Alright, apparently I'm supposed to go left, right, left, right. Look at that. The tips are real. I'm still a tiny bit short. Thought I had them. 16, 19, alright, whatever. Could have played a bit better, I guess. Whatever, I have Negate in hand too. Oh no, I could do it twice. I had it. That was exactly 24 actually. I forgot I could also double strike Azusa. Oh well, whatever. Alright, GG's. Hey, Bland Nadler. What's up, buddy? So we never lose? I don't know. I'm sure reality is gonna hit at some point. Hopefully it's not after I've locked Amulet in and I'm at the Mythic Championship. Turn 1, turn 2, packed for Azusa. Turn 1, turn 2, packed for Azusa. Play Gross Chamber. I can bounce Forest, play Gross Chamber. Did I lose to like turn 1 Ghost Quarter or something weird? Well, I'm obviously gonna keep. Probably will just draw another Amulet or naturally draw Azusa. Not too worried. I might even take it slow if I'm paired against a deck that potentially has Ghost Quarter in the Island Serum Invasion. Should be a Ghost Quarter free matchup, unless they're playing blue-white control with 1 Ghost Quarter. Honestly, Ghost Quarter is a terrible card. Everyone knows that. I would go. What does that mean? Just go for it? Just tutor. I mean, I'm gonna tutor Azusa, I think. So I need to actually bounce Forest, right? Then I replay Forest plus bounce land. Boomerang. Oh my god, you gotta be fucking kidding me. The worst part is I don't even get to see what they're playing. Alright, whatever. I'm done. I'm fucking done. Dudes, Ghost Quarter is so bad. Poor Open, another hooked for life. I think Ghost Quarter is the best thing that ever happened to them. We don't even know what they're playing. I'm assuming blue-white control. Yeah. Reality. What the hell do I board out in this matchup? Alright, quick, Edgar. Need help. Is our opponent 4 as well? At our Frio. Kalni and Kabira. Alright, 1 Scout. No, Scout's the best card against blue-white. No, obviously not Scout. I'm not an idiot. Lizard's just clueless. I know you had Hornet Queen against me the other day. Alright, you don't like Queen thing. Alright, I need to trim 2 more cards. Should I just trim a Green Pact? Does that make sense? Or an Azusa? Reclamation Shade's kind of bad. Depends on their version. They might be playing the version with no enchantment that just won that modern tournament. I don't think I'm going to bring in Rex Sage, actually. So I need one more card. It kind of sucks, because like, at the PT I would not lose that game. Not this way anyways, because at the PT I would just, if I knew that Ghost Quarter in their deck, I would just never play like that. I guess trimming Green Pack when I have Hive Mind in deck. Maybe just trim a Hive Mind. Hive Mind's not as good after sideboard. They have way more counters. Even if they have one Ghost Quarter in the deck, it's a correct play. There's no chance it's a correct play if you know they have Ghost. They win the game on the spot like 20% of the time or something, 15%. They just Serum Vision on turn 1. Alright, this hand looks fine. And my fine I mean very good. Yeah, maybe trim an Azusa over a Pact. That would be my second guess. I'm just supposed to bounce the Simic Growth Chamber, right? Hey, one shot, we got Ghost Quarter, yeah. Damping Sphere. Sure. That's kind of a beating, because not only do they not make 2 mana, but they make colorless. They don't even make green. Well, I guess I should have had a Reclamation Sage. Yeah. Well, Transmute for Cavern. I can't even Transmute for Cavern. Not this turn. Gross Chamber, Float 1, Bounce, play T-West. I can't. T-West, Semi-Growth Chamber, Bounce T-West. Oh yeah, right. Yeah, Damping Sphere is not a bad card to have one up in your sideboard, I think. I'd definitely consider shuffling blue-white. It's a bit awkward against Tron sometimes, but it's really good against this deck. I don't know if that was the play for them. It seemed like kind of a sketchy play. So let's see, I can play Azusa, play Sanctuary, replay Forest. It's gonna make Edgar so happy when we win this game. Alright. I guess might as well bounce. T-West? Kind of awkward having, I'm like setting myself a turn behind every time I play a bounce land, but I have no other lands. I think I want to do that first so they can't just go Snapcaster or Manual. I think I want to play my land first. Because of Snap Man Lake. Wow. Oh, that was real. That just happened. They can't snap mana leak? What? Oh, because of damping sphere. Right. Thanks. Obviously I saw that. I was just seeing if chat was still paying attention. I left in 1E. But I didn't bring in Reclamation Sage because I thought they might be playing and I saw Ghost Card remain. I don't know. I made a judgment. Thought they have more than one mana. So what's the plan here? Just play Titan and try to ramp up to Emrakul? Multiple mana leaks. Okay, whatever. Can we go back to calling Edgar Khal Drogo? Who came up with... I loved it. Who came up with that? Ghost Quarter and 2 mana leak waiting for the Rune Halo next, yeah. I can't remember. Who called you Khal Drogo first? It was so good. So true. Do you still have the... Where did you get the haircut? I was the first person to say to you, and you... Oh yeah, I said it in your chat one time, yeah. No, it wasn't me, though. I wish I was clever enough to come up with that stuff. Can't remember who it was. Some genius. An unsung hero. What's the deal here? Do I get Vesuva? I could get Vesuva to copy a cavern. I could get... Vesuva is kind of the only land that does something, right? I can't make blue mana anyways. Vesuva in bounce land? What do I copy with Vesuva? They have 2 Field of Runes anyways. I guess I can Field of Rune both. Alright, if I get Vesuva and bounce, they're just gonna Field of Rune both Cavern and the thingy, right? Force the double activation, you think? Really? Alright, I'm gonna listen. I'll listen to you, but I feel like... What should I just name? Eldrazi? It's gonna be kind of obvious. Whatever. By the way, should they have like used Field of Runes in response to my Titan trade? The reason why I didn't want to do Bounce Land is because Bounce Land just sets me back a turn behind, right? Because it makes 1 mana and I have to pick up a land. That's why I didn't want to do Bounce. I think Bounce Land was wrong. I should have done Vesuva and maybe Ghost Quarter or Gemstone Mine. Maybe Gemstone. I doubt an Emrakul is going to be enough. You can counter Emrakul to Promise Land, yes. It's protection from instants when it's in play. These things are usually when it's in play. Flying Trample, etc. Well, out of basics. Rip. I think Edgar finally gave me a wrong line. Yeah, now we're one turn away. They're gonna have the Fairy Emblem next turn. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I'm kind of hooked on that amulet deck, but then I think blue white is a worse deck overall, but blue white might have a slightly favorable matchup against amulet. Wow, I can cast explosives. Can I get that artifact in my graveyard somehow? Without... What if I play explosives for 0? And then the counter. Oh yeah, it was a good draw. I guess they have to counter it, but... The question is, am I going to get a turn, or do they have Jace in hand? Alright, good games. Wow, and I even played that league in like less than 2 hours.